Hey guys, I'm here with a problem of physics, and this is the problem that was asked in JEE Advanced 2013. It was asked in JEE Advanced 2013, and this is the problem and from work, energy and power, conservation of energy, and it also includes some concepts of collision, elastic collision. So problem is a bob of mass m suspended by a string of length L1 is given a minimum velocity required to complete a full circle in the vertical plane. So this is the bob of mass m and it has been suspended from a string of length L1 from this fixed point O1, and it is given a minimum speed so that it can complete its vertical circular motion. So it has minimum speed so that it can complete the vertical circular motion. So we know the minimum speed required to complete vertical circular motion is under root 5g L1. So it is projected horizontally with this much speed. Now at highest point it collides elastically with another bob of mass m suspended by a string of length L2 which is initially at rest. Now this mass, when it comes at position 2 at highest point, it undergoes an elastic collision with another identical mass of m which is also suspended from this string of length L2 from this fixed point O2. Both the strings are massless and inextensible. Both the strings, this string as well as this string, are massless and inextensible. It means the length of these strings, both the strings, are constant. The length of the string are not going to be changed. If the second bob after the collision acquire the minimum speed required to complete full circle in the vertical plane. So just after the collision, this mass m which is suspended from a string of length L2 acquires the minimum velocity required to complete the vertical circular motion. Since it is suspended from a string of length L2, so the minimum velocity which this mass need to complete the vertical circular motion will be under root 5g L2. तो इस पार्टिकल को वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन कंप्लीट करने के लिए कितना वेलोसिटी की जरूरत पड़ेगी, वो होगी अंडर रूट 5g L2. Now if we anyhow find out the velocity of this bob of mass m at position 2, which is the highest position, then we can apply the concept of elastic collision and we can easily find out the speed of this particle just after the collision. So just applying the conservation of energy at position 1 and position 2, we can write u1 plus k1 plus is equal to u2 plus k2. So u1 is the potential energy of bob of mass m at position 1, k1 is kinetic energy at this location, u2 is potential energy of bob of mass m at this position 2, plus k2 is kinetic energy at this position. So if we take position 1 as our reference point, so we can write the potential energy at position 1 will be 0 since it is our reference point. Kinetic energy will be half m, v square will be under root v square will be 5g L1, that will be equal to u2 will be mg h will be equal to 2L1 plus half m v square. Since we have marked the speed of the particle of mass m at position 2 at v, so we will use half mv square here. So once we solve this equation, we will end up with the value of V equal to under root GL1. So at the highest point, this bob of mass m will be having a velocity of a speed of under root GL1. So as we know, if two identical masses undergoes in elastic collision, the speed of masses gets interchanged. So just after the collision, this mass m will continue with this much velocity, which will be equal to under root G L1. So let me proceed on the next page. Just after the collision, this particle which is suspended with the string of length L2 from O2 will move forward with a speed of under root G L1. Now it is given in the question, it is the minimum speed, it acquires the minimum speed to complete the vertical circular motion. It acquires the minimum speed to complete the vertical circular motion. So this speed must be greater than under root 5G L2 in order to complete the vertical circular motion. So it must be greater than under root 5G L2. Cancelling G both sides, we will have under root L1 by L2 greater than under root 5. Squaring both sides, we will have L1 by L2 is equals to 5. So L1 by L2 should be equal to 5. So this is the required answer of this question. Thank you.